Okay, so the next step is to create a web form for this list specifically. So you click Web Forms here, and you come to this page, and you make sure that the current list, the one that it's referring to, that it's connecting this form to, this opt-in form, is the one that you just created. So if it's not here, look in the drop down and grab that. I have this message here because Aweber really prefers that you do a double opt-in, which is that step 2 of the list creation, but I can just ignore it because I don't need that part right now. And just click create web form. It says be sure to turn off pop-up blockers because this tool that they create the forms with does use a pop-up. So if that's how your system's set up, then know that that's how it's working. So I click create web form, and I believe it doesn't matter which one I pick because I'm just going to look for the code number that gets created with it and the list name are the only things that I'll change from the code that they gave us in the workbook for week 1. But just to be on the less complicated side, I'm going to go in popular here and pick basic and load template, just so there's as little extra stuff as we need. And here there's these little different sections, and you can delete any of these little sections. So I'm going to delete the ones that I know I don't need, and I'm going to leave these two because I think that and I can delete this top, whatever was up there. So now I'm down to just the basic stuff for installing a web form. Now I'm going to save the web form and go to step 2 here on the bottom. I'm going to name this Fanpage opt-in, just so I know what it is. It'll be on a list that's specific to this. It'll be on a list of web forms that's specific to this Fanpage peeps list. And then for the thank you page, you're going to want to do a custom URL probably. For the moment, I'm just going to direct them back to my fan page. So who is Andrea Goodsaid? Okay, that's right. And the already subscribed page, I do the same thing. Wherever I send them for the first one, I send them for the second one, so they don't get like if they've forgotten that they've opted in, they don't get any kind of a hiccup. Otherwise, Aweber will say, no, you've already opted into this list, and kind of stop them. So I always put that as the same. Now there's some other settings here that you can work with, but I think that because we're using the code that Jen has given us in module 1, that this doesn't matter, and actually this one might not either. So I'm going to pause this and get the code, and then we'll look at where to put these pieces in place. Oh, changed my mind. We're going to go ahead and save it. Oh, it says I must save my web form first. Then I go to I will install my web form, which will give me the HTML code, which is the second tab. This one's consolidated, but we want the second tab so we can dig out the bits that go into the code that go onto the FBML page. So what I'm going to do is copy this into a notepad. And the next step will be to take the bits out of here that we need for the FBML page code that they provide for that fan page tab. Okay, great. We're doing good so far. See you on the next step.